Hola. I hope everybody out there is enjoying their last days on Earth. Because if that's true, it's not going to get better than this. Might as well live it up. So, on that note, so why did only I don't know how many right in Wuhan, but if it was going as transmissible as they're saying it is,
why didn't all of Wuhan get it?
Why didn't 80% of the town get it? I mean, people aren't so people are together enough for in 10 days. If you touch something and touch something and people don't know they're sick for 10 days and they're talking to each other,
everybody's going to have it.
So there's something really, really inconsistent about everything. And I just figured I'd throw that out there because there's so much, I put out numbers that I've read or heard about, and it's like, well, that doesn't jive with other numbers. And, somebody's pointed that out to me, and I'm like, yeah, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. And how would I know why? But the people who are saying that it's got these properties, they're credible. And the people who are saying that it has far different properties that contradict that are also very credible. So the only reason I really report on it is because no matter if it's what end of the spectrum it's at, it's really, really dangerous. The only time it's not really dangerous is if everybody is full of shit. And I hope that's the case. The pathogen in question, COVID-19, the coronavirus, nouvelle. So there's a very interesting plethora of discrepancies that I thought I'd mention the wide range of. Getting ready for this is not just a just in case, but it's according to the official sources. Like, their numbers really don't add up, but if their numbers about how contagious this is and what the effects are and what the percentage is of people, the mortality rate, people who live and die, if that's all correct, then we're in for it, and hospitals are going to be overflowing like they did in Wuhan. But it'll be to a scale that's just, we can't really fathom. They're saying kind of at the low end that about 30% of the population will get it, and of those, maybe 20% will become seriously ill. That alone, if you do the math of what your hospital locally can handle at the same time, because it's kind of breaks out in a week or two, they're not going to have time to, most likely you won't get the kind of medical help that you would need for something like pneumonia, which would be the serious that I'm talking about. They say serious condition, serious or critical condition, 20%. And of those, they say officially it's 2.3% die of the people who contract it originally. So, about a quarter of those who get seriously ill die from it. It does affect the older population more. All those things are very, very official and above board. Some of the stuff that I saw, though, was really, really alarming, with up to 80% of the population of the world getting this virus, and with up to 15% mortality rate. So that would be, I'm doing the math roughly, this is really bad, but it'd be something like 200 million would die. So that's like, the more catastrophic, and that's based on what some of the, university epidemiologists, instructors have said. And they're probably going by the data that they have too, how much this is, if it's on a flat surface, or the bug will stay alive for 9 days, that we carry it for 10 days before we even know we have a symptom, and it's contagious the whole time. With all of those facts, it's really, it's really, really Armageddon. So I think that it's probably closer to what the official numbers are, just because I can't imagine it being that crazy. But if it's even a small hint of that crazy, it's going to be really bad. So that's why I've said you better prepare, because even a small bit of what they're saying is going to be serious. But how much of the population is actually affected? We got Wuhan, where the big outbreak occurred. that they say that their numbers are going down now for getting new cases, etc. Total cases in the world so far is somewhere like maybe 80,000. There's 11 million people in Wuhan. So 80,000 of 11 million, it's a very small segment of the population. And the other thing about new viruses like this is that they morph, they become more dangerous. The Spanish flu, its second round was just, the first round was not that bad, but the second round was really deadly. Because it morphed and it became more dangerous or more deadly. So that could happen. That could happen with this. To me, there's no doubt at all that there's a serious virus out there. Enjoy the last days if that's what's going on. But what if it's nowhere nearly as
contagious as they're saying, because take care.